Okay, we're back. We're back. Hopefully everything looks good on everyone else's end. Still says I have 14 viewers on YouTube. Silly. All right. Let me refresh that. Ooh, where's my mouse? Let's see. Viewer count. Refresh. Done. Okay. There we go. Hello. I don't know why this is... Oh my gosh. It's chaos. Smush that like button. Hi Noctis, welcome. I had some difficulties with my like multi-stream tool, so I actually just got it reset up. Let the glass crack and commence. I had one chance to get that and I just did not get it at all. Whoopsie daisy. All right, I think everything's good now. Thanks Restream for fixing it. Okay, let me close out Discord. Whoops. Whoops. Oh my lord. Everything is all weird and messed up now. All right. There we go. Let's continue onwards. Let me fix my stinking camera. Goodness. All right, where are we going to make this bear? I cannot talk right now. It's so bad. I do still really like this area, so maybe... But I like this spot too. It's so light and airy looking. Let's just start trying. Ooh. It's beautiful. Weird is the new normal. Couldn't agree more. Yes, take two. Hello again, Megs. Welcome. Sorry for that little hiccup. Let's erase this nonsense so we can see this corner. I think I'm quite partial to this area still, so I think I just need to figure out a way to place it. Let's try right here, like just slightly further down. Yes, thank you for posting the Discord. I should have automatic chat things come up now, so it should post like every 30 minutes or so, the Discord and Instagram and all that stuff. Whoops, finally finished organizing my glass, had to throw a few tiny pieces away. I had too much of a couple colors. It happens. I'm proud of you for throwing it away. I'm very proud of you. I know I know how hard it can be to throw away glass. It feels like... Chicken Cowboy. Hey, how are you? Hello. How have you been? Skimble Strap. Chicken Cowboy. Did you know, Chicken Cowboy, that I now live in the middle of nowhere and we have a bunch of chickens? I used to talk about that on TikTok live streams all the time back in the beginning of 2020. Oh my gosh. I've been great. Started showing off my art to followers. You've inspired me. Oh, that's fantastic. Are you posting any on Instagram? Or like I'm asking, is there anywhere that I can... I say that like I'm not constantly blasting my life on the internet. I'm sorry. I just wanted to catch you up to speed because I don't know. Is there anywhere online that I can see your art? I would love to see it. I haven't been as active on TikTok because I just like was too addicted to the app and I kind of like detox. Alex M. Brunson. All right, I'm gonna write that down and check that out later. Thank you so much for sharing. I don't have any paper. I have so much paper, and then the second I actually need paper, it's like, donk, none. Here, we'll use this little mushroom pad. Sticky notes pad. Hi, Cassie. You did not miss much. Skimble Strap here has been here since the beginning. Chicken Cowboy has been here from the start. Since I was live streaming on TikTok at the beginning of 2020. I think before I even quit my job. I see you started working from a shed. Yes, I saw a bit of it from TikToks, but haven't gotten caught up in a while. I haven't really been posting. I posted a few videos about it when we first moved here, and that's when I started my TikTok detox, and I kind of have just been putting more of my effort into YouTube and live streaming on here and stuff. But yeah, I have a shed. It's 10 by 16 feet. That side is kind of messy, but we use it for storage as well. This is like the cute side that I keep nice for the live streams. But yeah, it's really nice. We really like it out here. I have a nice like forest view outside of my shed. There's a window like right beyond the camera that way. And I get to look out and see trees and... All right. I will definitely check out your art. I'm very excited. Yes, actually, I made a studio tour video for my YouTube. I think it was the last video I posted. It was like a week and a half ago or so because I finally redid everything. So I can't really do a studio tour like on stream, but just because like my camera's kind of bad and it's a little messy right now. So yeah, so I cover all of that in the YouTube video that I posted, so you can see everything, and I actually did kind of like a redoing my shed, like cleaning portion of it, but everything's time-stamped, so you can skip over that part. Let's actually do some glass work. Yes, thank you, Charlie. I was really pleased with that video. I thought it came together very, very nicely. I was very excited. Whoops. Okay, here's our little bear. Let's see if we like him. Tour video made me so jealous. I aspire to a lot of similar things in my life. I'm glad I discovered you. I am too. I am very happy to be able to share my life with everyone and try to give as much help and tips and tidbits and all that good stuff as I can. What do we think? It's kind of like mostly purple with some blues. I feel like I could potentially make a few different bears out of this. It's very subtle. Another option too is like right here, it's kind of like yellow and pink and blue and purple all at the same time. So maybe I'll start one here as well and see if I like it. So let's start his little thigh right here. Awesome, thank you. Bollywood-esque. Oh, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. All right. I hope this bear. We'll see what happens. This is a lot of like wasted glass. I don't really know if I'm gonna like cutting it out of like, you know, it's off of the edge and stuff, but these little bears are always really fun to make. They're one of a kind, so I want them to be extra special when I do make them. So if I end up wasting a little bit of glass, that's fine. Nighty, hello! Welcome, how are you? How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? Did you get those noodles that you wanted yesterday? All right. I kind of like him. It's really hard. It's really hard to tell because there's also this really pretty streak right here. Oh my god. Are the bears your signature piece now? They kind of are. Kind of in the way that like it's like a personal, like I made these miniature mini monstera leaves. I used to make them all the time. They kind of got old though. But these are a bit more personal, and I didn't make one of a kinds of those. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I keep getting distracted by chat. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I like these because they're like sun bear. Like there's bears, but then they also I can fit them to any theme that I want, and there's so many things I can do with them, and they're just bears. They're so freaking cute. It's criminal. I'm gonna move this one. I like it. I don't love it. I remember I'll remember vaguely where it was, but oh, honeycomb signature. I know. The only thing with the honeycombs, I did really love making the honeycombs, but like there's so many new glass artists now, and a lot of people make honeycombs that there's not a lot of ways that I've seen to like make them special. I do make the little charms, like the little honeycomb charms where I paint on them. So I do make those, and I actually have considered making bigger clusters where I paint on them and make like, this is like secret inner workings of my brain that I haven't talked about. Making like honeycomb dreamscape type things. Probably will end up doing that for the shop update. Hi there. Hi, Alicia. How are you? Thank you. I'm glad you like the bears. All right. We're going to start this one's head right here. There's like this colors all meeting in this one spot. So let's make his brains really colorful. Secret inner workings of your brain. Yes. I want to say that your videos are great. Thank you so much. I got my first stained glass supplies for Christmas, and I've been watching your videos to learn before I get started. That is so wonderful. I'm so excited for you. And I love being able to share the way that I do things. I try not to claim that like my way is the absolute best way of doing things. I might have said that in a video or two. I don't know. Everyone has their preferences, but The cool part about stained glass is that everyone does every step differently. And the most experience and the most learning you're going to get is going to be from cutting glass and doing, just like getting into it, you know? Getting down and dirty, getting little micro cuts and glass splinters. Like, that is really how you're going to learn the most. And I like to give my own experience and what I've learned from my time being a stained glass artist, but I never want it to be like gospel, you know? Like, does that make sense? You learn by bleeding. Yes. Been cleaning all day so I can play with glass later. Yes! I might need a commission from you. I have 2 Jack Russells I would love stained glass of. Yeah, definitely let me know. I'm working on, I'm actually going to be opening up my commission waitlist very soon. I have 4 people left after the current commissions I'm working on. I have 4 people left on my waitlist, so very soon I'm going to be announcing the opening of my waitlist. It was like 30 people deep. I posted this video on TikTok in like October of 2020, and it got hundreds of thousands of views. I got 76 messages on my Etsy in like 12 hours, and it took me weeks to get through the messages, and it took me like a year and a half to get through all of the commissions. I'm so glad that everyone has been so patient. This is the winner. This is the winner. Look how many colors he has. Yep. I'm gonna make this one too. I like this one. It's more subtle. We can add more like details. When is the next shop update? I have not decided on a date yet, but it's gonna be sometime in mid-February, I think. I also kind of have this mini goal to make some like pre-shop update items for Valentine's Day. Like, I want to make like 2 or 3 things that are maybe like kind of corny, heart related, but then obviously have like my little touch on it. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing a pre-Valentine's release, but I'm not entirely certain yet. But I would like to. Okay, let's go ahead and cut these. I think what I'll do in order to preserve this glass as much as possible is I'm going to like I'm gonna cut it right here. Cut his little chunky bear booty out of here. Like right here. And then like that. Yes, like a soft Valentine's, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get the volume and the amount of one-of-a-kinds out that I want before Valentine's Day. A frog holding a heart. I've actually gotten a ton of requests to do frogs, so I might do something like that. I have to really sit down and just plan stuff out. I really I've been going so hard since I came back from like my winter break. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool on this side. I love it. What I've been doing is I paint the smooth and like less interesting side, and then usually this side, like if people want, they can flip it over and like get a difference, you know? Little known fact, I'm into frogs. I feel like I knew that, Nighty. I feel like I knew that. I use a jar on the bedside table when I take my eye out. It helps. What? Good purge to have confident hemoglobins be made. What? Did I miss something? I'll be keeping an eye out. Charlie. Stop. Alright, so this we'll cut up here. Woo! Frog lovers, I'm so excited. I want to see your Instagram. I love hearing, like, I always am, like, try to be very encouraging about people sharing their art and, like, getting their name out there and being just, like, humble bragging, being proud of what they make, because, I don't know, you should be proud. If you make stuff and you're proud of it, I feel like you should tell the world how proud you are. So I like encouraging people. Be like, please, even if it's selfish and I just want to see it. Look at this little bear. Ugh, he's so cute. You know what? I still haven't made a brown bear, but I feel like a brown bear would be kind of like not as cute. Maybe we could make it cute. I'm sure there's a way. Frog licking is fun. Is that before or after you chew up coffee grounds? Is the frog licking like a palate cleanser after you eat the coffee beans? This glass is very nice to work with. I believe this is Wismach. The other glass that I got that's very similar to this, that's iridescent, my supplier, my glass lady, said that it was Wismach. I'm turning you down because I'm trying to listen to my neighbor's conversation. Yes, that's fine. Eavesdrop. Before the howling begins, before I turn into a feral human. Yes, my glass dealer. The one who wouldn't let me into her glass shed. So rude. Kara, if you're still here, make your presence known, because I want to know if you heard, if I told you about that. All up in their Kool-Aid. Well, thank you, Nighty. I really genuinely appreciate that. Let me move y'all a little. Let me move y'all a little bit. I keep working all the way down here. Stop! My glass blowing shed. There's no glass blowing here. I got the Wismach in the back, but it's gonna cost you. She opens up, she has like a long trench coat. She opens it up and it's like jingling full of glass and there's like glass shards everywhere. Oh. I had a frog living in my septic tank. Bless him. Bless that little frog. Yeah, she like opens up her coat. She has like band-aids in like these pockets. And then she's got like specialty little glass shards. Like all the little pieces that I save. Yeah, she like opens it up and it's like, I got that modeled. And then she opens up her trench coat and she has all the iridized modeled in here. Ew. It has superpowers? Yeah, that's how all superhero movies start, right? It's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but like really gross. Nighty, no! She's so old. Gross. It's too far. It's too far. Oh no, I cut his hump off. His hump, his hump, his hump, his hump. Okay, it doesn't look like much, but here, we'll use some tape and I can show you. Although you kind of already saw it. Where's the start of it? Come on. I'm not. I'm really not. I can hear you saying that. I can hear it. Oh, we still have to get the little legs, but that's okay. You can kind of see the little colors. He cute. He kind of cute. Pretty dreamy. I think so. We'll add some painting to him and he'll just be chef's kiss. Perfect. All right, we got to cut his little legs out though. So we're going to try to use, we'll try to use these little pieces. This is only going to fit one leg. Let's see. We'll make his front leg up here because it's pink. Oh, we have this one too. There we go. Perfect. That is, he's dead. Cassie, don't ever change. Just don't ever change. I absolutely adore and appreciate your lack of filters. I just read that. Filters are good then. Yes, Charlie. No chewing. No chewing coffee grounds. I mean, you know what? Live your life though. If that's what you like, hey. You know what? I still have not made any mosaic anything and I keep wanting to. But yeah, like those sheets that like that you put in your shower and stuff. This is my next generation articulated stained glass bear. Ah, it pinched me. Never mind, I don't want to do that. We are feeding goats foot-long wiener buns. That's fantastic. Oh, I cut the end of his paw off. He's just gonna have a short little foot. That's fine. He's okay. He'll just have a tiny foot. Alright, and now he needs his little sock foot. We'll put it here. The super red bear. Oh my gosh. Listen. Okay, so a few streams ago, this is iridescent red, like what I make my little red mushrooms out of. Like super pretty, iridescent. You can kind of see it. He's gonna be strawberry bear. He's gonna be a strawberry bear. So I need to, whenever I grind these pieces out, I'm gonna cut out some green leaves to go on top of his little head. And he's gonna have strawberry seeds painted on him. Strawberry bear! Yes. I think this one is also potentially gonna be a strawberry bear. Because, like, you know those strawberries, those specialty strawberries that are pink? Yes, strawberry. I really have reevaluated chewing them. I believe snorting is more appropriate and more socially acceptable. Yes, it is for the shop update. So the next shop update, if you haven't already heard me talk about it ad nauseum, is going to be dreamy themed. Stand by. Hold on. Skimble chicken drimble. I'm gonna show you what I've done. So these are some dreamy things that I made recently. We cut up this feather yesterday. And I attempted to have them match. Because I like to have like a theme. Banana bear. I don't think I'm gonna make banana bear quite yet. But yeah, so this one is already ground and or smoothed out and painted, so you can see it has like these iridescent clouds. I'm actually gonna repaint some of these clouds because they came out kind of yellow and I don't like it, so I'm just gonna do a paint over. Blueberry, raspberry. I know there's so many berries we can do, but in due time. There's just so many. Also, question above, what kind of paint do you use on the glass? I use Pebeo Vitria. It's going to be backwards. 160. Autofocus. No. Pebeo Vitria 160. And this is water-based paint that you let it dry and bake it in the oven. Oh no! But yeah, so everything's going to be dreamy. Everything's going to have like painting and stuff, so most of it. And then I think I'm also going to bring back my mini monsteras. I'm going to make a few mini monsteras. So my mini monsteras, I don't know if anyone remembers them. They're 6 pieces and they're this big. And I'm going to make them all individual with little paintings on them. So yeah, it's going to be great. There's a lot of things that I just haven't gotten around to. With this shop update, I'm like, I have a finger. It feels like I have a finger in like 20 different things. Shop update, commissions, YouTube, Patreon. Ugh. And you're very welcome. Sorry sorry it took me so long to get to your question. I don't mean to ignore anything. So if I ever ignore anyone's question, it's not because I'm like, ew. Stupid question. I just like didn't see it or forgot to respond. Dunk. Dunk. Pebeo is the best you can buy. Yes, I love Pebeo. I'll never try another paint. I might try another, but I'm never going to intentionally I'm never going to be like, man, I need to get something better. Like, I love Pebeo so much. Hashtag not sponsored yet. All right. Here's his little foot. And there is our little space bear. Let me change the focus to autofocus because it is not working with me right now. Let's see. Camera. Configure camera control autofocus. All right. Hey, autofocus just doesn't work anyway. Yay! Come on, man. All right. Well, I try. Banana bear would be really cute though, with like a little bruise. Do I ever build lamps on stream? I do not. Also, hello. I'm sorry I didn't properly greet you earlier. I don't build anything 3-dimensional. I only do like sun catchers like this and like kind of smaller things that I put a lot of details into. I've done one 3D thing before and I just didn't like it. I might eventually do lamps, shades, and stuff like that and venture into that, but just for now, no. I have to switch to a Zoom call in a sec, but I'll try to be back soon. Okay, no worries, Riley. That is totally fine. We'll be here bearing it up for a while. And we might move on to something else too. We might not do bears. I just like, I was thrown a curveball when my restream didn't work. So now it does work, so we're good. We're good. Let me get a drink real quick. I just realized we've been missing someone. What the heck is his name? The doctor dude. Risk? I know, Risk has not been around for a while. I'm assuming that's who you're talking about, because Risk worked in the, like, medical field. Risk stopped by, I think, in December was the last time I think I saw him in the chat. He said he got a new job. Yeah, he said he got a new job and that he's been really busy with that job and training and stuff. So, and I messaged him as well. Hello, happy Friday. How are you? It's fine. It was like on the tip of your tongue. I'm sure. I just like I think I just remember it best because of just the amount of times I've been like, Risk, because he gave me like so many donations that one time for like new cameras. It was crazy. Good for him, bad for us. I know. I hope he's doing well. I do hope he's doing well. I miss having him on the streams. Doing good. Just got home from running a few errands and chasing the squirrels around the house right now. I'm sure you're chasing them more lovingly than I chase my squirrels. So, as I said, when I chase my squirrels, I hiss at them. So, this almost on this side looks like tie-dye. When you see it through the light, it has like little splotches. I'm not sold on that one yet, so we're gonna put this aside and I might cut that later. I hiss at my girlfriend. Well, I can't imagine that relationship is going to... Actually, Brian and I hiss at each other, so you're fine. We hiss at each other all the gosh darn time. Now, I'm kind of tempted. So this is a sheet of glass that I just got. It's almost the same kind of tie-dye. It's definitely more pink and blue than the other sheet I was just working with. I'm the nut lady. But then this side is iridescent. So I am quite fond of this corner. You can see with all this like blue, really pretty. And I'm kind of hesitant to make this into a bear. Nighty, stop.
Oh, yeah.
Hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome, raiders! I'm so glad I fixed my raid notification to be that awful noise. Hello, how was your stream? Welcome in. We are I'm trying to decide what to do with this giant hunk of glass. So this is a big iridescent sheet of glass. And it's like, it's kind of scary. Oh yeah. Oh my god. When I found that noise, I've never decided on something so quickly in my life. I was like, that is my raid noise. That's it. Just adjusting to being back home. Oh, Alicia, you said you were like sick? Is that right? I'm so sorry. I like missed that, what you said at one point. I've been overwhelmed with the chat. How are you doing? Are you okay? What's happening? I really, really want to make a bear out of this, though. We have so many bears. So many bears that we've cut up. Oh, also, go on, nibble off a hunk of that new purdy glass. For those who are coming in who are not familiar with me, hello, my name is Rachel, full-time stained glass artist, yada yada. Spark Attack, thank you so much for the follow. I am currently doing a giveaway on my Instagram. So this is the bear that I'm giving away. I hand paint all the details and he is so pretty, but it's as like a, I hit 5,000 followers on Instagram. So it's a giveaway. So if anyone has an Instagram, it's open internationally. So anyone can enter. But yeah, so I've been like shoving this in everyone's face because these are, I love them. And I love this little, he's Sleepy Bear. He has a little moon and he has little iridescent paint. Oh, autofocus is actually working right now. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Anyway, hello everyone. Let's see. Hi Nimmy, welcome in. I did a rhino oil pastel art thing. Very nice. When I came into your stream the other day, you're the one with the popcorn, right? I'm terrible with usernames, but you had like popcorn flying everywhere. I'm pretty sure it was fantastic. Topics you can't discuss online, but kids are positive. I don't have any staff left, everyone. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, Alicia. I wish I could stay, but I'm dead. No worries. Nice to meet you. And hey, got another creative to watch sometime. Yes. Yeah, thank you so much for rating. Go and sleep and eat and stuff. Trust me. I'm lucky if I can even like be on someone's stream for a few minutes after I raid them. I'm usually just like, I want to leave and go eat. But yeah, so no worries. Thank you so much for stopping in, and I hope to catch you at your next stream. Yeah. Oh, Dreamy Bear. Sleepy Bear. This isn't Dreamy Bear. I've already made a Dreamy Bear. And that's fine. Thank you so much for coming in, and have a good night, BJ. Oh, so pretty. I just want to like look at it all the time. Slightly creepy. I opened Instagram on my phone and the first post I see is your giveaway. Ew! I'm sorry if that was loud. That's really freaky. Do you see any stained glass people? Like, do you follow any stained glass people? That is kind of cool though. It's creepy, but it's cool because I am infiltrating the Instagram hive mind. Wow. Also, I hope you have a wonderful day and smooth day. Have a great stream. Stay positive. Much love. Thank you so much, Spark. Thank you for the follow and for coming in and chit-chatting. And I'll catch you next time. I need to actually cut some glass. So we're going to make a decision. I think I am. We're going to erase this Sharpie. See if we can erase it. This is a magic eraser / melamine sponge. I follow lots of artsy people from Twitch, but not glass peeps. That's kind of creepy, though. Granted, like I said, I am infiltrating, that post has infiltrated the, like, Instagram Explore. God, I've gotten 20,000 views on that post from Explore and then like 5,000 from following or something. So maybe it's because I follow Wispa and I don't know if she follows me back, but maybe it's something like that. Like posts you made, people let me know. Or it's just creepy. It's just the internet, they're just being creepy. Who knows? Cut. Yes. Placed a huge glass order today. Yes. What? I love roasting melamemes. Melamine sponge. All right. You're funny. I think. All right, we're just gonna awkwardly like have this on the table. It looks so pretty. I'm just like gonna try to balance it with my bod. So we're gonna get our pattern while we hunch over the table awkwardly. And we're gonna place said pattern in a way that allows the bear to fit onto the glass. Yes. Like so, like that. I'm new here. Can you show me around? What do you do here? Well, Nighty. I don't know. I cut glass and get distracted easily. No, I'm a full-time stained glass artist based out of Florida. I've been doing glass art full-time for 2 years now, and I've been doing glass art in general for 3 years. So I was able to pretty quickly like start doing it full time, which is really crazy. I basically 100% credit TikTok to my ability to do this full time. But I haven't really been posting on TikTok. I've kind of gone on a TikTok hiatus, and I focus mostly on YouTube, where I do make tutorials. And obviously I like to live stream while I work. And a lot of times on the live stream I'm working on my general shop updates. So I do commissions, and then I do general shop updates every 2 months or so. And the next one's going to be in February. It's going to be all like pink and purple and like dreamy themed. So yes, I love Florida. I'm gonna head out, have a great day, and stream. Thank you so much, Chicken. I really appreciate that. Also, I hope that's okay. I just call you Chicken. Gotta go get dinner. Goodbye. Goodbye. All right, let's see how this is gonna look. I'm gonna have to go look at this in the sunlight, which is why I have the shed door open right now. Ooh, she's pretty. Ooh, she's a pretty bear. All right, we're gonna cut this out. I'm gonna try to get as close as possible to this little corner. I'm gonna do a darn glass haul video on all this glass, and it is going to... Hi, Onion Muncher. Hello, Nunion. How are you? Nanu Nunion. Ah, it's so textured. Sorry if it's loud. I'm debating if I should order Chinese again. I say you just order a bag of onions. Big old chunk missing. A big old chunk. I want to do some bears, but need to draw my own up. Ooh, I totally support your bear making. Oh my god. This is literally the most beautiful part of the glass. I wish that it would come through on... Oh! It's beautiful! I can barely tolerate how beautiful it is. We're going to eat some frogmore stew. I hope it's not... And yes, I'm the one with the popcorn. Yes! Yeah, that was funny. I loved the popcorn. The popcorn explosion. So beautiful. I have a fever and the only cure is more glass. That one was really loud, though. That was really loud. It was, like, hurting my ears. Alright. Gosh. This is literally the most beautiful part on that entire sheet. I hope I am not disappointed that I made it into a bear. Get real. Get real, Rachel. Oh, it's so beautiful. Just this one piece. My camera will never allow you to see how... Tippity tap, 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 tap. Oh, Eye of Newt. Gotcha. That makes more sense than Eye of Need. I was like, Eye of Need? Cotton candy. That's like, maybe just this shop update should just be all cotton candy themed. Like, it should just be the cotton candy update. I just feel like I had my, I had my otherworldly shop update. And now I feel like I need, like, a dreamy shop update. Like, just, like, have, like, one word be the theme, but have it be, like, open-ended. Can I have some tuppence? I'm gonna refresh my chat. So the last message I'm seeing is Nighty saying "Milady." It's not refreshing, like, on its own again. So stand by. Any messages you're sending right now are not going... I can't see them. It's taking its time. It's been really slow today. Can I have some toppings? Shine your shoes for toppings. I'm gonna focus on tip-tapping while I can't see the chat. Still can't see the chat. Okay, Restream. Whatever you say. Don't they know I'm not very good with technology and this is just making it worse? Okay, I still can't see the chat. It's taking its time. What is your problem? How am I streaming and yet I can't load a browser? I know it's like, oh, I load just fine. All right. Chat has loaded again. I can now see any chats that come up. Now. All right. I get really mad at technology too, so I'm sorry. No onions for you. That's the last message I saw. Husband came home from work and needs a drink, and we'll make him coconut rum and orange juice. Have a great weekend. Goodbye, Megs. Thank you so much for hanging out. Onions are so layer intensive. They really are. Thank you, Nighty, for keeping them in line. I sincerely appreciate it. Tips Fedora. No. I knew that was gonna happen. No. I'm pissed. That literally ruins the whole bear. Oh my god, I'm so angry right now. There's literally no reason that should have happened. I was so delicate with it. Hi, Scoreline. Do you want to actually be a Scoreline? Haha. He can't just have a chunk missing that big. Oh my god. Yeah, it's because the glass is more textured. I'm so angry. That was literally the most beautiful piece on the entire sheet of glass. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna roll with it. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it, but we're just gonna like step away. We're gonna step away. For a second. I mean, in theory, I could possibly move it down a little bit, but like not really. Like, sorry, my potty mouth. I'm just mad right now. I literally like saw that happen in my brain too. And I was like, no, it's fine. And then it happened. All right, let's see. Honestly, it still kind of works if I did it upside down. Like it's, you can't really tell the difference. It looks a little weird. Like this one will look a little weird. He got in a fight. No! Broke 3 Buddhas in a row. Can you use CA to reattach the broken piece, then foil? CA? What is CA? I mean, like, I could, like, just have this piece be, like, separately foiled. Like, I could have, like, a little chunk I could have him have like a little chunk in the back. Spit on it. No. I don't think I would want super glue. Hi, Karen. Thank you. This piece. Okay, so, oh, you can't see what I'm doing. This piece, while I was breaking it, broke part of his back. He broke his spine, and I got really mad. Okay, so if he had an extra seam, why would he have it? We could create a story. We could even create like other little extra breaks in his glass too. I'm hesitant to cut this part off. Loctite makes specific clear glass glue too. Oh, I bet, Cassie. I bet. That does not surprise me. I'm gonna meditate on this, and we're gonna come back to it. Because I'm not gonna give up on that little bear. I'm really mad. It's like, it seems like those really cotton candy dreamy bears, like the other one broke too. Hard to see or impossible to see once bonded. Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna write that down because that might be something that I do. I would hate for it to be really visible though, because it does kind of change the way that the light goes through it. Like, just having it together, like right now, I can definitely see the crack. Y'all, you guys see some of my most sad moments, I swear. You could use paint and blend the missing chunk. I could. Score and snap and glue together some scraps, see what it looks like. Yeah, I think I might try that. I think that's a good idea. I'll have to do it off of that same piece. If I don't like it though, I either have... Let me erase this part. Sometimes you have to just like roll with the punches with stained glass, and sometimes I'm not the best at doing it. I try to say like you have to be really zen about it, but it's very frustrating when it's like this kind of glass and it happens. But it does happen. It happens to the best of us. That was really frustrating. So if he has a piece missing here, maybe he could be like, maybe we could make this like fractal bear. Like it could be like a kind of like an abstract kind of like dreamscape, like fractal geometric type feeling or something. I don't know. That's all I can think. Yeah, that's... Oh yeah, absolutely. Please feel free to post the link. I think it should be enabled, so I feel seen by your frustration because last night I was so pissed breaking my Buddhas. Thank you so much. I am going to save this for later. Glass glue, dishwasher, safe, stained glass crystal. 3 doll hairs. Very good. Very good. Very good. I took a seat because I worked myself up. But now I want to think. So if we don't end up doing that, if we don't do the glue, he could have like a piece missing here. And it's kind of like... Maybe he could have like another piece here. No, God, it just looks so weird. I'm trying to work with my struggles, y'all. We're trying to work with it. Do you get what I'm saying about like mirrored fractal type thing? You can have broken and missing pieces in the middle of seams. So like, I'm sorry. You cannot see what I'm doing. I keep working on the very edge here. Sorry, y'all. So I could do something like this, where like we have this little broken fractal here. And then we have like little chunks. This would add so much extra stuff, but make another cut on the other side and put a saddle on him. Mirrored fractal. I don't know. It's like this, it's this like vibe I can see in my head. Like it's really hard for me to describe. Like what you would think of like some glittery, like imagine like a snow globe that has all pinks and purples, and it has that kind of glitter that's large sheets, and as it moves you can kind of see it like become different like geometric shapes. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm talking about? That's kind of like maybe the vibe that I could go for with this. Or I could just try the Loctite. I don't know. Happy little accidents. That surface you work on, how much did you pay for it? I think this sheet was like $25 or something. You could make the star sign Big Bear, some little stars around him, and one triangle of a star into his missing edge. I very well could. Let's erase all these stupid lines that I drew. There's definitely a lot of things that I could do with this, and I'm really a stickler about releasing like broken things, even though like I like them. I like imperfection sometimes. Not really. I mean, we could even just even it out and like give him some extra little like extra little layers. God, I just hit the camera. Yes, this is self-healing. Yeah. Most craft stores have this. I got it at an art supply store, and I got a tinier one too. But yes, it's self-healing. I love it. I haven't been cutting much on this one, but the smaller one that I got, I've been using it to cut, and it's really nice. And I like this one too because it's not green. Like I found this and I was like, this is a perfect color. We're gonna come back to that one. Bless its heart. I was frustrated. Ah. All right, let's make some more bears. What glass do we want to use next? Also, okay, before I move on too, I could still do the upside down version and just have it be kind of like, because it honestly looks like it would line up if I did it like this. You can't really tell too much of a difference in like, the colors are slightly different, but it's enough, it's close enough that it's not bad. Yeah, this one was only $25 or something, maybe 30. So really not that bad. I saw one at like Joann or something, like a big craft store here, and it was $80. So I got this from Blick Art Supply, and it was much more reasonably priced. Yeah, I could still turn this upside down. This still looks better because it has the striations. I can't put it down. I said I was going to put it down and I just can't. Like, I'm so frustrated. I want to figure this out. Do you know why? I have no idea. I think it would look really cool because most people don't do it or use different colored glass patches and cutouts. I'm super new to this art. How long have you been cutting glass? I started kind of. Like my first experience cutting glass was August of 2019. But I didn't get really serious until like November of 2019. And then I quit my job June of 2020. So like pretty soon after I started, I was able to do this full time. And it's kind of just, oh, unless you mean like this stream. But I think you probably mean in general. I'll let you clarify before I keep ranting. I mean, we could do like, I don't even, like, okay, honestly, I don't even think it looks bad just having a little chunk out of his butt. Yes, I think I will. I think I will test the glue. I think that's a good idea because if it ever breaks, or if there's anything like, you know, it might just be good for other people to know too. I think I will get that next time I go to Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever I end up going. Also, do you, Ashok, I hope I said that right. Do you do stained glass? Rant on. Yeah, so I've been doing stained glass for 3 years. Why will this not go back together? I've been doing stained glass for about 3 years and then full time for about 2 years. And then I've been doing the stream since like 4. Oh, awesome! Glad to have you here. That's fantastic. Okay. Cool. Just getting into doing it myself. Gotcha. Is there a way to turn that chunk into like the Northern Star? I definitely could. I'm gonna erase these Sharpie marks that I made. Because I want to see what it looks like with just this little chunk that's got messed up. Let's see how it looks, because I honestly don't think it'll look bad. It's just kind of like different, you know? I'm gonna put it on new tape. I'm getting really I'm hyper focusing on this bear, but it is what it is. Yeah, he's kind of cute. Like with his little butt chunk missing. And then we could do like, let me make this line thicker so I can see it a little better. Going to get food, have fun. Thanks so much, Cassie. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you enjoy your food. Yeah, like it's not bad. We could, let me see. Let's pretend that we can paint some stars on here. Because I'm gonna paint stars. The hanger will help conceal. Yeah, exactly, Nighty. I was really mad, but let's pretend I didn't get really mad. So if we put our little stars like we normally do with our little points. Could put a little star here and a star here and a star here. That star won't be that big, but yeah, I mean, we could like really accentuate this and like make this Big Dipper. So many things we can do. We can make clouds. So dreamy. Clouds. You could even have like a little moon up here. You can do so much. Yeah, and just like accentuate that little, oh, he kind of cute. Ursa Major is a bear too, right? Yes, I'm emotionally attached to this bear. False goodbye. False alarm, that's fine. Just started 5 months ago, been on my bucket list, so in 4 years I get to retire. Woohoo! Very nice! Awesome, awesome! Well, if you ever have any questions at all, please feel free to stop in. I have a regular streaming schedule now. So I'm streaming 4 times a week, because that's basically all that my internet will allow. But yeah, I think we'll just keep it. I think we'll keep his little butt, and I don't know, just that'll be what he looks like. It's kind of, I'm gonna try to make it different than this one, because obviously this is kind of the same vibe, but everything is gonna have like dreamy clouds and stuff like that. So all right, I'm not as angry anymore. Yay, let's move on. Let's move on. Ooh, Brian started the fire. I can smell it. Hi, Riley. Welcome back. You missed the bear drama. I cut this bear and like this little chunk right here broke off and I lost my mind. But we brainstormed how we're gonna fix him. So he's really pretty, all iridescent, and the tape kind of obscures it, but I'm so glad. Me too. I'm currently looking for like some new cups and mugs, like coffee mug and a water bottle that have like pastel stars and stuff all over it. Having a hard time though. You remind me of my daughter. She's the supervisor at our paws. Pets Are Worth Saving. She has a farm and calls her chicken coop the Taj Bakal. My goal is to make something amazing for her. That is so awesome. It's funny too because I used to supervise an animal hospital, so we're probably like kindred spirits. The Taj Bakal. That's hilarious. All right, what color do we want to do next? It has taken us like 2 hours to make 2 bears because I just won't stop talking. I won't stop chatting y'all's ears off. Molly, what the heck? My cat just came over here and pooped on the carpet in front of my glass. Molly, why did you do that? Hold on. God. 16-year-old cats are absurd. The bear breakdown. I'm sorry, y'all. Something green. Oh, you're right. Hold on. I have to get this kitty poo-poo out from my carpet. She literally just did that. She just dropped a deuce on my carpet. Molly. What'd she do? Just like get scared and poop herself? Thank goodness I have gloves. I'm gonna go get some hand sanitizer real quick. She does want my attention. That's definitely what it is. Molly. Molly, you wanna come say hi to the stream? Come here. You pooped in front of my glass shelf. That was so rude. Come here. Come here. Come here, little old lady, kitty poopy. Miss Poopy Butt. The mad lad. Mad lass. Oh, let's give Molly some needed attention that she wants. Let me make the source bigger. All right. This is Molly. Yeah, I didn't know if you guys could hear the meow or not. She's so old. She's 16. And she's so particular. I don't know if you'll be able to hear her purring. Let's see. You phantom pooper. You're a phantom pooper, Mrs. O'Malley. Kit Kat McGillicuddy. Let's see. This is what I think of your glass. All right. Yeah, she's sweet. She's a really good cat. Hold on, let me mute the music so you can get the full purring experience. I don't know if you can hear that. I hope you can hear it. Don't pretend like you want me to put you down. Yeah, she's my little girl. I've had her since she was 6. I got her. No one wanted her. She was at the Humane Society for 2 months and she was discounted for $19. And then I found out she had urinary problems and I spent $1,000 at our first visit on her urinary problems. So her being discounted meant nothing. Isn't that right, Molly? I spent so much money on your little urinary problems. Hi, Algo. Welcome. How you doing? All right. So please don't poop in front of my glass anymore. I'm going to go get some hand sanitizer. So stand by. I'm going to make my face small again. Like so. Great. I am doing great. My cat just pooped in front of my glass shelves. So that's why I gave her some attention because I think she was protesting my I know, she's so sweet. She's been such a good cat, but yeah, other than the pooping thing, I'm doing well. I'm about to go get some hand sanitizer. Even though I had gloves on, I just when you palpate cat feces, even with gloves, you still want to hand sanitize. So, I'm just going to leave this up. I'm going to turn the music back on. I have a BRB screen, but I don't feel like using it right now. So, I'm just going to go somewhere real quick. Be right back. I'm going to disappear. I'm back. When you cat feeding. I'm back with my dog. Don't hate the poop or hate the kid. So, since I already, had Molly on the stream, I figured I would get Evan too. This is the dog love of my life. He's, the sweetest. Yeah, she, I don't know when that happened, but it was probably while I was sitting here talking. She just came and dropped a little poopy. But yeah, this is Evan. He has 3 legs, and he's, the sweetest dog anyone has ever met. So, hello. Everyone say hi to Evan. He's always cold because he's a Chihuahua. But he's nice. He's so nice. He's my little boy. Anyway, I wanted to bring him in here so I could hang out with him a little bit too. He's just going to sit in my chair. He's in my chair. Alright, let's get back to work. Sit down. Don't jump. Sit. Thank you. He is Sitcho Buns. Evan, sit down. Hang out. He's 13 or something. He is a pet squirrel. Bless his heart. He's so sweet though. Everyone who's I hate Chihuahuas, they meet Evan and they're like, he's so nice. He's like a lab in a Chihuahua's body. But I also train him and he's really well trained. So there's something to be said for a well-trained dog. But he's super nice. He loves everyone. He's very old. He looks way, way older than he used to. It makes me so sad. I've had him for 4 years. The people that originally adopted him out said he was 2 in 2016. He was 7 in 2016. It was such a load of poop. The theme of the day. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna make my face smaller now that I'm done showing off animals. Come on, there we go. All right. Bears. Someone said green, so my friend came and brought me a new color of green that I can use. Where is it? It is super, super pretty, and it's iridescent, and I don't know where I put it. I think I put it in here. Yo, where did I put it? I hid it from myself. It's this super light green. Oh, I'm just bad at looking for things. Definitely soul sisters. So I don't know, this is this dreamy? Is this kind of dreamy? It's it's alien dreamy. Evan walks into a bar, looks at the bartender, and says he's looking for the man who shot his paw. He can't help that he's crippled, okay? The cool thing about this glass, too, I don't think I've ever seen this before, is that it has shiny iridescence down here, and then it has the opal, matte iridescence up here. I've never seen that before. And then over here, it's 4-dimensional. It's crazy. My dog is the opposite. She's a gremlin in a dog's body and hates everyone unless she knows them, then she loves them. And I love her to bits. Yeah, I mean, it's just really common. They're tiny. They can't help that they're, scared of everything. This is, very Shrek, swampy, dreamy. But he is just the sweetest little dog. And fun fact about my Evan is that he's, shaking every time I say something. I got him from the animal hospital that I used to work at. And he was the first dog that I met in the boarding facility, because I worked in the boarding facility, and they were walking littles, and he ran up to me, first dog that I met, and he was like trying to jump on me and get attention, and I immediately fell in love with him. I was like, I adore this dog. I even said to the girl, I was like, I wish I had a dog like this. This is so sweet. And then the man who owned him was a veteran, a Vietnam veteran who has a lot of health problems. And he had another dog who also had 3 legs that he had for way longer. Like, he got Evan in 2016. I started working there in 2017. Like, beginning of 2017. He had Evan for like 2 months or something. And I like fell in love with Evan, and then he said that he just like couldn't have 2 dogs, like he just can't take care of them, and he was gonna send Evan back to the foster owner, whatever, the rescue, I don't remember exactly what the situation was, up in Alabama. And I was like, hold on, what if I took Evan? And then I like slowly started taking him home. And then December of 2017, he like made it official and gave me like a little certificate of adoption. And I officially had Evan full time. He's staring at me. I love him literally so much. I could just cry every time I look at him. It's like so silly. He's just a dog, but he's just so nice. So that's the story of how I have Evan and how he's my little soul dog. I'd like a pet, but I figure I'll start by trying to keep some plants alive. Plants are harder than dogs and cats, in my opinion. Anyway, rant over. Let's see if we can cut this up into a dreamy green bear. Maybe what we could do... God, look at this iridescent spot right here. Can you see that? It's like this crazy oil spot. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How do I find it? Nah, you can't really see it. It's crazy, though. I know. Yeah, he had a dog and a half. The other dog was also really tiny, so it was wild. It was just wild. All right, autofocus. Quit playing with my heart. Okay. What if we mix this glass with other colors of glass? Like we did a different color in each section? Because I don't know if green... I don't know how I would make green dreamy. What do you all think? What do we think about a green bear? It's kind of weird. Green wouldn't really go with too much. Like, I'm trying to think if we put other colors together with this. Opal with yellow. Green goes with red. I'm trying to avoid, like, Christmassy. Like, because everything's going to be, like, a pastel. Or most of the stuff. There's obviously a strawberry bear, but... It is. The opalescence is very, very wild. I love it. Wow. I'm kind of just like thinking, like trying to picture how I would want this to look. Dreamy space, green space bear. Maybe this one has like a UFO on it. Maybe we draw like a UFO abducting a cow. A cow. Hey Sarah, welcome. It's sleep time. Been a great one. Bye. Take care, Nighty. Purple and green? Maybe? It's kind of funky. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. Green. let's see. I'm gonna be rude, but I'm gonna include you all in my search. I'm gonna look on my phone for green dreamy pale green dreamy. I don't know what's gonna come up. Ugh, it's the worst. Pale green space. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. How's everyone doing today, and what are we making? I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. And we're making some bears, and I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this green, because it's like kind of like a light, like not lime, but kind of lime. Like, look how it's like a blushy green. It's very soft. Meadow green, maybe? Black does go with green. I don't know if I would want to make the whole thing, like out of this corner, make a whole bear green, because I don't know what people would think about a green bear. Like, this personally reminds me of like minty, yes. This also reminds me of like a toxic, like moldy planet with like giant plants growing everywhere and like a lot of, I don't know, some chemical in the atmosphere. It is really pretty. So like, I'm thinking maybe like this Google search is not really, it's not really gonna do anything for me because it's all like bedrooms and stuff. We're just gonna have to like, ew, look at the alien head. That's like the same color though. Oh my gosh. Alien bear? Stop. What if we drew alien eyes on it? Do you think that's too like campy? I don't know. Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna like, we're gonna draw it on and we're gonna see what we think. It might be stupid. Yeah, exactly. An algae-filled pond behind the nuclear waste warehouse. Exactly. But like, so it kind of like, for me, what I picture when I see this glass is kind of like a nasty Futurama type drawing thing. Does that make sense? Am I way out of left field here? Like radioactive bear. I don't know if this is very dreamy. This might not be a very good idea. We'll draw it out. Let's see. We will see. I don't know if I'm down to mix it with other colors, but we'll see. We'll see where the wind takes us. We will see where the wind takes us. Now, theoretically, the silver Sharpie won't absorb into the iridescence as badly or as much, or if at all, as the black Sharpie does, which is why I'm using the silver on this iridescent glass. I was just thinking naturey and mossy. Yeah, no, we could definitely not do toxic algae too. Like, mossy nature is totally valid. Like, it kind of reminds me of like a planet. Like, I don't know if anyone's played No Man's Sky before, but it's like a kind of planetary, like, universal exploration game that like you can go into new star systems and you can see like different planets, and like each solar system you go into has like a different color in like the general like not the atmosphere but space. Like you'll go into where there will be like 4 planets or something, and all of the space surrounding those planets will be like a teal blue or like a green, And yes, sometimes the ink can absorb into the glass, into the iridescence. Not so much with this shiny iridescence, but this is something that I found with this matte iridescence that you see here. Black Sharpie kind of absorbs into it, so sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. No Man's Sky is very fun. I haven't played it in a while. So this doesn't look like it's gonna absorb anything, but I have drawn on glass before. Where I try to go to erase it and it does not come out, and I'm just like, no. So I don't know if different brands, like different companies, do their iridescence differently, but I find that, and that was with Black Sharpie, I find that the silver and metallic Sharpies don't absorb as readily as black does. So this one doesn't look like it has a problem, so it's just kind of a habit. They've made so many awesome improvements over the years. It's bonkers in BR2. I bet. I actually haven't played since they've come out with a lot of the new updates. Like the you can have like mounts now. Like you can ride the monsters around. And when I was really into it, it was back in 2016 when it came out, and I had absolutely no expectations. I thought it was the best game ever. So, and then it's like just gotten better and better. This one, listen, all right, listen. This could be a really cool like starscape. Like we could make it cool. I'm gonna bring you down here while I draw on this. I've gotten a little lazy and I'm sitting because I'm kind of tired of standing. All right, it's a little hard to see, but we're gonna do our best. So like, we could put like a Saturn here. He could be like a really like crazy little space bear. Have like our little stars, and we could even do other planets too. Like we could have, I could do like layered white with like silver accents or something. Draw whiteboard marker over top of the permanent marker. I don't think I have any whiteboard markers. Dry erase. Dreamcatcher pattern painted on the bear would work with a green background. I kind of like that idea too. I don't know if I'm that good at drawing. Okay, so you can like see the little planet, right? And he has like his little stars, but we could have like another planet, like there's like a little, we could have another planet like here. No, I want it to be smaller than the Saturn. We could have one, or we'll put one, yeah, we'll put a tiny one up here, and I could do like tiny little lines, like how they have like how Jupiter has like the spot, you know, and has all the lines and stuff in it. It's very hard because the tip of this marker is not very fine. So we could have like planet, and then we could also do like another planet down here. It's hard to do multiple planets though because of the like, I don't know, rings. There's only so much you can do with planets. I don't know. We'll just pretend like we have those. We could do some stars around it. And another star up here. Could have little stars around here. You could even do like maybe a light dusting or something, I don't know. Yeah, like a toxic nebula. That's what I'm kind of thinking, like with these planets. I definitely, like, this is just playing around. I keep adding clouds to everything, so I'm sorry to be like repetitive, but like, you know, maybe this is like we're on a toxic planet, like looking up into a night sky or something, and so we see all of these we see these toxic green clouds. And like that, the glitter in the clouds is actually just like toxic dust. Ooh, comets. Yes, we could do comets too. Actually, let me erase this. This is my favorite part of the whole process, is coming up with stuff to paint. So this is my thing. Sorry, y'all. I like making like tiny comets, and like maybe this is like a meteor shower that happens every day on this planet at like, I don't know, 5 p.m. Got one right here. And this one, there's one down here. He's like kind of long, but he's like kind of sputtering out. There's a lot we could do with this, but I think I like that. I think Captain Planet warned us. I think this would be kind of cool. It goes in line with like all of the dreamy stuff I already have been painting and the clouds and stuff, but whatever. I think I have convinced myself into just cutting this up and having this like crazy green bear. I hope people like him. I hope people like him because he's kind of a weird one. I don't know what kind of glass this is, but it's very nice to cut. It's very smooth. It's very loud. I think there's some other score lines in here because that didn't make very much sense. My cut line was right here, so it seemed like there was a little bit of a weakness in the glass. Very strange. Maybe it's the sky of Earth in 2222 and the planet's just a landfill for the people living on Mars. No! Maybe, you know? Hey, I'm totally into coming up with stories for glass. Why won't you just break? I have been having the worst luck with glass breaking today, y'all. Also, I really like that you chose 2222 because that is my luckiest number. I really like 22s. The number 22, I should say. Let me just put a little bit more elbow grease into my cut. There we go. What % of cutting the glass is skill versus luck? I would say like 98% skill. And like I mean, sometimes it can be hard, like if you, like this glass might have had some stress fractures or something happen in the transportation process. Like you never know what happened to glass before you got it, but most of it is skill. Sometimes if it's your first time working with it, it's hard to know how it's gonna break, and you just kind of have to do your best and really just focus on getting the cut, getting the score line really nice and even, and being gentle with it. I find that this method of tapping is actually, even though it looks really violent and I'm hitting it, what it's doing is it's deepening the score line on this side, and I get really good breaks for the most part. I get really good breaks with that method. So it's what I found to be the most effective, especially if I'm working with a glass that I'm not familiar with. How do you know if the wheel on your cutter is going bad? I'm not sure, because the last cutting tool I had a Toyo cutter for over a year, and I needed to replace it because the handle broke. So if you have like a really high quality cutter, specifically a Toyo, you should be good for quite a few years. Using oil also helps make sure that you don't have to keep replacing your cutting tool head, because if you don't use oil at all, it's gonna be done in like a few months. So the oil definitely helps keep it lubricated and stuff. Is fusion glass okay to use for stained glass work? Yeah, definitely. It's more expensive for sure, but it's just the way that fusible glass is formulated a specific way to like be compatible with fusing and melting with other kinds of glass. I've used a few types of fusible glass in my time with stained glass. I don't fuse glass, but it was fine. I don't trust this glass at all. Cassie, only madmen trying. Unless you're cutting right angles. Yeah, if you're cutting right angles, like, crazy. Definite mad lad right there. Alright, please don't break in a way that doesn't make sense. Thank you. I actually really like this little mossy spacey bear. Yeah, of course, Chad. Anytime. I will try to give my most educated answer. I'll try. Sometimes I'm not. I don't know the answers to some things, but I've seen colder weather and glass is harder to cut. Is that true? I live in Florida, so I'm not sure. It doesn't really get super cold here. I've heard, I think Cassie said the other day that it's easier to break when it's cold. I don't know. Just purchased a pencil grip. Been using a pistol grip and it's hurting my hand. The pistol grip was hurting your hand, or the pencil grip is hurting your hand? Could you please clarify? Please do not cut or break in a weird way. So this is like the same thing. It's this leg. It's his little ham hock that if you're cutting a straight line the whole way, it's like kind of changing direction at the last second, which is why I think it broke on that piece of glass. Fusion glass works good, does not usually transparent. I don't work with a lot of transparent glass, so I can't really speak on it. So you probably know more than me, Charlie, regarding that. All right, we're gonna be very delicate. Oh, thank God. Pistol grip hurts my hand. That's what I always thought. I had only ever used a pistol grip one time, and for me, the idea of my wrist always being at this like really externally like everted, I think that's the correct anatomical term, where eversion, where it's going out, that seems really uncomfortable for me. So I've basically used a pistol grip or a pencil grip the whole time, and the reason why I like it is and the stained glass god smiled down upon the alien bear. The reason why I like it is that I can cut like this, like it's a pencil. I have recurring tendonitis in this wrist, in my right wrist. Sometimes if I'm cutting for really long periods of time, or if I'm like really like flying through something, I will go into holding it like this, like monkey grip, I guess. I don't know what that would be. I swear I need so many band-aids right now, it's ridiculous. Cut my little pinky. There we go. So that's why I like the pencil grip, because you can kind of adjust accordingly, And to me, it just feels a little bit more natural to hold a pencil grip than a pistol grip. A lot of people say that pistol grip is easier for people who are new to it, but to me, it always seemed very uncomfortable. Like it's forcing my wrist into a position that I can't change. I've given up on ergonomics and accepted I'll be shaped like a shrimp by the time I'm 40. Everted and palpated poo, $5 word stream. I just hope the crustaceans will adopt me as one of their own. I think they will. Let me move this back down. Hey, you know, Brian and I are fitness people, right? So we gotta know what the different movement types are. For those who don't know, I actually have a personal training certification. I've just never used it. I programmed my own powerlifting a few years back, and then working, doing stained glass full time, like kind of took me out of the fitness mindset, which I'm getting back in. But I know I'm gonna put some, every time I leave the studio, I go and like actually treat my wounds properly. But I mean, I just have battle scars. They're not even that bad. I cut more straight lines. You twist more in your scores. I'm learning band-aids are a must, looking at glass and wondering where red came from until I see it in my fingers. Right? That always happens when I'm grinding too. Like I'll just be like, wait, there's red everywhere. Because I'll grind until my little fingertips are like prunes, and then they just cut like super easy. So I understand. We use tiny ones for that, and then we'll use bigger ones for this. And then I do not trust this glass as far as I can throw it to break properly. So now we're gonna do his little feet, his little cute boots. This one always just looks like a little boot to me. I love it. I love this little foot so much. We'll cut from here. No, we want the stratigraphy to fit. I always ask people who make clothing how they can make a wedding dress or something without poking their fingers and bleeding on it. Ooh, I think that's why thimbles were created, right? So you don't stab yourself. Can you imagine getting blood all over a wedding dress? Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes you poke yourself and you don't even know it. Like that happens with glass all the time. Why do I know that? Have you made that reference before, Charlie? Or Brian brought that up recently? Most of them say just don't poke yourself. Sage advice. Sage advice. Ugh! Get out of my finger! Glass shards everywhere, my god. Look at our little alien bear. Ew, he's like a comet. I love it. I need to score this. I think this was something that Brian brought up, because he's definitely brought up the fact that he just always had a Band-Aid somewhere random. I feel like he brought that up like a few weeks ago or something. Or you did. I can't remember. Cannot remember. One of them said your own saliva can get rid of your own blood because of the enzymes or something, but I think you'll just end up with a dress that has blood and drool. Yeah, just... Oh. When you clean the glass with alcohol, rub after cutting. Yeah. My phone is going dead. So sad. Gotta charge up. Goodbye for real this time. Bye, Cassie. Thank you so much for hanging out. That's all I do. That's my only disinfectant, is I just go into my I go into my my house and I just spit on all the cuts I got for that day. You know what's so silly to me is the whole thing about like dog mouths being cleaner than humans. I've literally watched my dog eat poop, and I've watched him like lick his butt for 20 minutes straight. Sounds good, Cassie. See you then. Enjoy your Saturday and Sunday morning. Let you know where the cuts are. I know, but like people take that and they like let dogs just like lick into their mouths and stuff, and they like let them just like lick everywhere. I let my dog sometimes lick the tip of my nose, but like I have aunts and uncles that they will just let a dog like endlessly lick their face, and it is just like bleh. I heard a story. Thank you for the follow. That's an interesting anecdote to tell. I heard a story of a dog that licked the owner's eye on accident. Like the owner was licking his face, and she went blind because of the bacteria that he had in his mouth. So if Evan even tries, I'm like, get away from me, you cretin. He's accidentally licked me in the eye before, and I was like, I'm gonna go blind. This is it. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? We are just working on this precious little lime green alien space bear. Bless his heart. Or her heart, whatever this bear is. It's an alien, so probably just its heart. I want to make sure that the striations line up. So it should be like that. Does the bear have a name yet? No. So now we've touched on cat poop and dog poop in the same stream. Listen. This is a little intense of a stream. I'm sorry. It's not normal. Actually, I say it's not normally like this. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, we just go where the wind takes us. Also, it's also not my fault that my cat pooped behind me while I was streaming. So. Chaotic good, yes. Charlie. Gotta go on the offense and preemptively lick them to establish dominance. We were literally talking about that today because our friend's dog will run over to our workout area and pee on this plyo box. So it's like this foam box, like a hard, dense styrofoam. I don't know what it's made of on the inside, but it has different sizes to where you can jump like 24 inches, 20, 24, and 36 inches or something, whatever. He'll come and pee on it. And when we were closing up the gym, I was like, Brian, you gotta pee on it to establish that this is our territory. And it's funny that now we're pee. What else? No, it doesn't. Does it really devolve into poop talk every time? I think you're being a little dramatic, Charlie. Okay. Yes, I have goat. I have heard that before. To reestablish proper like colon bacteria, the more you know. What is happening? Anyone who wants to change the subject can feel free at any time. Please. Please, I'm begging you. Well, what is this little thing being so difficult for? Also, Brian did not pee on it to establish dominance. Just to clarify. We're touching on all bases. Although I would totally be fine with not talking about any of this stuff. And talking about cute little dreamy pastel star space things. Alright, these are not going to work. Let's use these pliers. Whew, this glass is so thick. Alright, one. Yes. Yes. This little Grinch bear. I'm sure. Have you ever made a piece that you just score, break, and file instead of grind? No, I have not. I grind everything. There's been some pieces where I like fix a break and then I'll just go in and like foil over the side that is like, I don't smooth it out, and if it's an internal piece it doesn't really matter. Wondering if I start out with simple patterns without getting a grinder. There are some people, there's a person that used to be on Instagram. She stopped doing stained glass. She used to have a grinding like whetstone thing. I don't exactly know what it's called, but she was off grid out in the middle of the desert in like the middle of Arizona or something, and she didn't have a grinder because she didn't really have like a lot of electricity. She had solar but not enough to run a grinder or something, or she just chose not to, and she did just fine. So it was just gonna take forever. I am like the only person who's not bothered, or it feels like I'm the only person who's not bothered by the word moist. Like I really, because it reminds me of mossy. That's just me. Phlegm is a really terrible word, though. I hate that word. How did I mean, I think she just chose not to have a grinder. I don't know this person at all. And I saw her work when I first started, so I don't remember what her whole setup was. But I know for a fact she didn't have a grinder. She did solder. I don't know. I think it was just a personal choice that she just didn't have a grinder. Like, she did fine without it and just didn't have one. So, she did solder, though. Obviously, she had to do stained glass. Ash Kitchify. Hello. Just want to get some soldering experience in before I attempt that older piece. Yes, definitely. So I would definitely recommend getting some practice. Charlie! No! Does this type of work solder with an iron? Yes, it does. My soldering iron is over here. I will show you. Oh, I use the Heiko FX601 temperature controlled iron. Great little guy. Charlie. Come on, man. Sit down. Do not jump off of that dang chair, my little boy. Oh, you probably have to pee. Let me go take this boy outside. I'm gonna make sure Brian is there. I think he has to pee. Lick. Alright, so yes, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take this little old man out for a sec, and I'll be back in just a moment. I'm gonna see if Brian will fill up my water too, so. Hey, Deuce, welcome. Printer printed perfect test cube. Very nice. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take this little boy outside. keep him away from the gym. Yeah, we're fenced off from the gym, so no worries. He's not going to try to dominate it. All right. I know nothing of this. I started with a torch. I have to refresh my chat again because it's not loading, or it's not auto refreshing again. So I'm not going to see any new messages starting now. Hold on. I want to cut one more bear and then we'll call it a day. All right. Now let me see the chat. Okay, I can now see the chat. Karen, I think you said goodbye because Charlie's saying bye. So thank you so much for stopping in. And I hope you have a fantastic evening. So like, I think I might want to make a bear out of this. It's really pretty. And also very easy to mess up. Like right here. I can't think of anything I would use this for other than a bear. So I think we're going to make a bear. Got to take off. Thanks for a fun stream. Looking forward to tuning in more as I learn the hobby. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I appreciate having you here. And yeah, I'll definitely keep y'all updated. I'm going to order some of that Loctite stuff. I have to go into town sometime in the next few days. So I'll probably pick it up whenever I go into town. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how our little experiment works out. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. This sheet was $6.58. This is Ouroboros. I have such a hard time seeing that. This is gonna test my abilities a lot. It's super textured. I'm gonna have this be the side that like I have the bear on, but if you can see this rainbow. Yes, this is expensive for glass. This is specialty glass. So this, if this was a full square foot, this would be like probably what, 3 times the cost ish. Ooh. Hi, thank you.
There you go.
It's so hard to unscrew it when you give me water. Thank you. Everyone. Goodbye.
Hello and goodbye.
He has a fire going outside, so he's chilling. Your little spooky head. All you can see. No, step back to where you were, like right there. A little bit more forward. All you can see is like a floating head. A mighty beard appears. Thank you. Goodbye. Yeah, so this is definitely very Aurora-ish. I think I'm going to have it be at an angle like this. He actually, he trimmed his beard recently, so it's much shorter, but much more kempt now. All right, y'all. If we're gonna try our darndest to get this. We're gonna be very careful. We're gonna be very careful. Sorry. Correction. Alright. Very careful. Get out of here, you little foot. Let's try to end this evening on a good note. I don't know if this will... It won't fit like this, will it? I don't really want it at a perfect, like... No, his little nose gets cut off. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we could start it a little bit further down. We're of course going to test the positioning on this. It looks so boring when you see it like this. You can only barely make out details, but we're gonna test the positioning. And we're going to pray that I can cut this appropriately. What I might do is give myself, if I have room, give myself a little bit of wiggle room with the back leg and have it be a little bit further away from the body so it doesn't have that sharp angle to the to that direction, to the side. Have you ever done a bigger project like an entire stained glass window? The biggest project that I've ever made was a custom commission, and it was 12 inches wide by 21 inches tall. So not a window. It was like definitely a pretty big one. I personally just don't prefer making large things. They stress me out. I like making, it might be like the young millennial in me or something, that I just like instant gratification. And by instant gratification, I mean like something taking 4 to 16 hours instead of like 20 to 40 hours. But it's just very stressful making something that big. So I generally choose not to make things larger. I theoretically will be working on a larger commission sometime in the next few months, but the guy said that I can just make it however big I want, so we'll see how big. So I think this gives me enough wiggle room. It's not perfect, but I can still kind of skirt. I'll get really close to the edge of this piece, and then I'll skirt the inner line of the back leg, and then I'll come out right here. So it's actually a pretty straight line if I can follow that. Yes, the instant gratification. I know it's not instant, but it's quicker than like a large window, which is like I said, like at least a 40-hour commitment. Hi Ray, is that a waterproof Sharpie marker you're using? Yes, technically. It's metallic, so it's water resistant, I believe is how they market it. I find that these last a little bit longer whenever I'm grinding. It still comes off pretty easily, but definitely longer than the black Sharpie. All right, let's see if we like this placement. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's not exactly what I want. There's more like he's got like a rainbow butt. So I don't know if I like that. Maybe I'll have it go the other direction. Let's redraw this. So let's see. It feels wrong going up that direction, but let's try it. Let's try it. Hi, thanks. I need to find something like that for my work. Almost water resistantly permanent. I know some people use paint pens for stained glass. I've never tried it, even though I do have a paint pen. So some people use paint pens and it comes off just fine. So I already don't like this because it's not going to incorporate any of this rainbow. So frustrating that the head doesn't fit. It would be really perfect. It's just like too large. This actually, okay, this, I want it here, but we can't have it here. Let's see. We need it to be a little wonky, like so. Yeah, there's just, if like whoever had this before, if they had just left a little bit more. It is 1:30 in the morning. I have to go to sleep. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good evening, and I hope to catch you next time. Ooh, okay, so if we just move it ever so slightly, like that, I think that works. Let's test this out and see what we think. Still gives us a little room for that little problem spot. And who knows, maybe the glass gods will smile upon us and make this really easy to break. I don't know yet. We'll see. We will see. It's gonna be it's gonna be so heartbreaking if it doesn't break properly. But this is quite the undertaking for right before I end a stream. There's a lot of pressure now because I want to cut this bear perfectly. How did I get this to fit? Does it fit here? What did I do? How was this bear positioned? I don't understand. I really want it to be in this rainbow spot. We're gonna make it work, y'all. We're gonna make it work. I mean, like, this is really pretty down here too, but this is just like insane. I mean, maybe we could try it the other direction, like kind of. Yeah, maybe we could try his face on this side so his head is like super rainbowy. Let's see if this would work. Oh, I feel like it's just barely not gonna fit. It kind of fits if we like really scrunched it together. This can be down a little. This can be up a little. And then this can be like that. Let's draw this out and see if we like this. This sure is a real good looking piece of glass. Nice colors. I can see why you're a little nervous about cutting it. Exactly. I want it to be perfect. Absolute perfection. And who knows, maybe it'll be impossible. Maybe it'll be impossible to break and I'll just cry and I'll be like, goodbye everyone, I'm gonna end the stream. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. How did I even have this? Like this, and like that. Okay. We'll move this piece up a little bit. We don't need it to fit together absolutely perfectly, but we're gonna try to get as close as we can. I think having it this direction will be really nice. We'll try to get his little arm overlapping, like so. And his little hunchback head will be here. Did my playlist run out? Is my playlist over? It grows, flip the back leg upside down, maybe. I'll see. Where is my mouse? Where is my mouse? Oh, it's not here. I lost it. I lost my mouse. I think this will work. It'll be slightly, ever so slightly off, but you can kind of see. Oh. Okay, let's try to cut this. I think this is the way that works. It's so, look how textured, the least textured side is. All right. So I'm gonna start by cutting off the extra.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, someone raided me. Hello. Wow, welcome raiders. You are coming in at the most tense moment of the stream. I am a stained glass artist and I'm making glass bears like this one. And this glass is really difficult to work with. I've never worked with it before, but there's this perfect rainbow streak right here that I'm trying to get. So, cut it on the saw. I might. But yes, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Megan, I think is, because I see the moat raid. Welcome everyone, and thank you so much. Charlie, I might actually do that. I might use the ring saw for this. We're gonna see how well this breaks with. Alright! Thank you so much for the follow, everyone who's followed me. Oh my god! This class is so intense. Hey Rachel, just want to stop in and say hi. Hello, how are you? I'm nervously trying to cut this bear and I have like that was really hard to cut. Like, I don't know if I trust myself with these little pieces. What do I do? I already had, okay, so part of the reason why, also, hi, I'm so sorry. I'm like so distracted by my glass. How was your stream, Megan? And what did you do on your stream? Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. This is a very tense, stressful moment. I'm working on, so this was a bear that I cut earlier. You can see it's so pretty, iridescent, like cotton candy moment, like bless this bear. And this little triangle that you see broke, and I like had a little hissy fit when it happened. So, you're okay. I do that all the time. Yes, that is some textured glass. Oh, you're crocheting and you made a cat loafing. That's so cute. Oh, I love it. I love it. Normally my stream is not this stressful. I am like making this so much more of a deal than it needs to be. But I might use my ring saw later because I don't know if I trust myself. I don't know if I trust myself to cut this glass. So for those who are coming in, ooh, also there's new people coming in. Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm a full-time stained glass artist. I hit 5,000 followers on my Instagram over at the beginning of the month, and I made this little sleepy hand-painted stained glass bear. He's sleepy because he's got a moon on him, but this is for a giveaway. So if you are interested in free stained glass, which is like a $65 to $70 little thing, go check out my Instagram. If you want, please don't feel pressure to, but you could get it for free. So right. I'm just like shoving it in everyone's face, like, take this bear. But I've been making all sorts of bears. We cut up this little lime green one and like the These are gonna be strawberry bears. This red one right here. Oh, you can't see. There you go. He's gonna have a little green leafy hat, and I'm gonna paint strawberry seeds all over him. It's gonna be so cute. These are all for my general shop update, but this one's a giveaway. So, also thank you for the follow. Anyway, I'm just like, new people, please take this glass. Yeah, so I think I might use the ring saw. I don't know if it's even worth it to try to cut this, because that seriously stressed me out so badly. I don't want to disappoint. I don't want to disappoint all my new viewers, though. Let's just see if we can get the bulk of this glass off. So I'm going to cut it like this. It's just so textured. It's ridiculous. So what I'm doing by tapping the back of this is, so I scored the front, and it's a very superficial cut, and what I'm trying to do is by tapping it, I'm trying to deepen that score line and hope it eventually just breaks and falls off on its own instead of me having to like use pliers. I do still use pliers, but sometimes, especially with really textured glass like this, it doesn't like it. So it ain't you, it's the glass. It won't break politely. It is. It's not very, this glass is, I can just tell it's rude. Bless its heart. It's so beautiful. I'm about to get a foot of snow Sunday, so I'm going to the glass store tomorrow, so I have something to do. Yes, prepare with stained glass. I'm gonna mute this because it's really loud. I don't know. Hello, I'm new here, glassing also as I watch. Hi, Pamela. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I know. I'm so making this worse than it actually is, too. The positive side to a glass that's this difficult to break is that I'm putting so much effort into breaking the pieces that are already weakened from the score line that I'm kind of confident that it won't just like randomly like shoot off this way, because there's so much crap it would have to go through with this texture. So this is where I am going to cut it off. I'm going to cut it off. No, I am going to use my ring saw for the rest of this, because if this bear broke, it would also break my heart. So this is going to get put in the ring saw. I want to actually cut another bear though, because that's kind of cheating. I said it was my last bear, but I didn't actually do that much breaking. We're going to cheat. So we are going to, we're going to find one more bear to make and cut it up, and then we'll be good. One more, just one more bear. So for those, ooh, I can show this too. I like to have general shop updates, and the next general shop update is going to be dreamy themed. So I have these like cotton candy insane like things that I made recently. So this has been painted because I smoothed it out, and this is going to be like a little cotton candy feather. So everything I'm making is kind of going to be in that like dreamy like stars and clouds and pastels kind of theme for this next shop update. So that's what I'm trying to go for with these different bears and different things. Like you can see I like put some clouds. Also, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Let's see, what color bear do we want to make? So we have green, we have strawberries, we have like pastel crazy rainbow ones. We just have to figure out our last little bear that we'll make for tonight. For my shop updates too, I like to make a lot of one-of-a-kind things now. So even though I make a lot of bears, I usually don't make multiples of the same color and like painting style. So, all right. Anyway, that's my little thing, my little spiel. So I have some really pretty colors down here. That's green. I don't know about that one. Oh, I forgot I bought this. I just bought this and I was like, what is this? I forgot I bought this. I am so bad. I have another one that I bought too. Grape bear. Oh, little grapey purple bear. That would be cute. Oh, and I found more of this too. This sheet was $14 and almost 50 cents. Look at that green. Ooh. Ooh. We could make a dreamy little pink bear out of this glass. It's like so wild on this side. We could make yellow bear. Megan, that's like my only thing that I do now is just like show. I feel like all I do is like, look at this glass, look at this, let's make something out of this, and then I never make anything with it. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. A yellow bear. I don't have many good yellows though. That's the problem. Ooh, Shrek bear. Shrek bear. Oh, this is not music that I recall. I am gonna start this playlist over. Yes, and I'm the same way too. I've occasionally crocheted. I've made like a few washcloths and a beanie, and then I started a granny square blanket that I just like didn't do anything. I made 2 squares. They're of like a square foot each, and I just have all this yarn. And I'm like, it's so pretty. And then I haven't crocheted forever. Ugh. I tend to do that. Luckily with this, like this is my full-time job, so I can justify a little bit more buying this. Let's see. Let me pull all of my beautiful glass. All right. All of my special glass. Oops, I already pulled that one. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hi, Caitlin. I obsessively buy the most beautiful glass that I possibly can get my grubby little hands on. Like all of this. I can't really think of a way that this would make sense for Dreamy. It's very red, so I bought this because I don't know, I just was like, this is different. I've never seen anything like this, but I still don't know what I'll use it for, so I don't know about this one. You know, hold on. Let's evaluate this. So we have this one's kind of cool though. This one's kind of cool. It's like, oh wait, no, I should save this for a frog, like for sure. Like, cause it's just so green. I don't know if I want to use this for a bear per se. Like a frog bear. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Camera is terrible. I've already made a bear out of this one before, so I don't know how I feel about that one. I've already made a dreamy bear, so my last shop update, I used this. My glass store never has anything like that. I know a person who's a glass hoarder, and she has the hookups. She's got the goods. And she stopped letting me, this I've told this story, so I'm sorry. She stopped letting me, or she only let me into her shed one time because she has a storage shed that has like hundreds of square feet of glass, and it's all like vintage specialty. Yeah, it's my like down low glass dealer. She only let me in there one time, and the last time I went, I was trying to hint at like, can I go into the shed? And I was like, I'm just like not finding the glass that I want. Like I can't find the piece. And she was like, oh darn. I was like, let me into the shed. Are you talking about this little green boy up here? Here, let me tape him together so you can see him better in the light. I think he's gonna be really pretty. Let me tape him so I can hold him up. His little hunchback and his widow feet. Yeah, so he is fully iridescent. He has so this side is iridescent as well, but I kind of chose this section because this is more of like a matte opalescent, because of like it's just like it's more of a opal versus like crazy shiny bright iridescence. So this side doesn't look as intense, but it is. I have a teal themed stream. I love the color, and I just love the little like, yay! I'm so glad. Yeah, so I like to kind of like I paint on my stuff, obviously. So like I like to brainstorm on the tape. And he's gonna have little planets. I also like this. This is very teal. So this is actually what I'm thinking about doing for the next bear that we're gonna cut up here in a minute. So I kind of like this pale bubblegum kind of vibe. There's like pink and blue, but I also really love all of this that's going on over here. So I'm thinking I really like this up here. So I think we're gonna go here. I think I'll save like this. I don't think I'm gonna do any like teal blue bears for this update because I would like to save that for maybe like an ocean theme update or something. I haven't made a lot of ocean stuff, but I reserve the right to. So this glass is very interesting too, because like this side is very different. It's very white, almost, I wouldn't say boring, but it's kind of boring. This side, oh, this is where the party is at. So usually what I do is on the more like subtle boring side. This is the side I'll paint on, and then people can turn it over and like get a whole nother bear, a whole nother piece. Yeah, so you're gonna paint the pieces before you foil them, because you have to bake them in the oven. You bake them at 325 Fahrenheit for 40 minutes. So you paint them, let them dry, bake, and then you do your foil and solder. Yep. Although I saw someone doing painting recently, I can't remember who it was, and they were painting after they solder, and I was just like, what is going on there? What is happening? But there's a ton of different paints, so they might just be using a different paint. Let me get my pattern out of all these little glass shards. Yeah. And then we will trace on our little bear. Our little baby cotton candy bear. Baby cotton candy. And his little arm. And a little head. And yeah, of course, you are very welcome. Hopefully this doesn't break like Dreamy Bear did. So the Dreamy Bear that I made for the last update came from the glass that was right here. And when I was soldering, it got a heat fracture and I lost my mind. I cried because I was kind of hormonal back then. But going to get some dinner. Can't wait to see this bear. Do you know when you'll have the green one up? I will have to keep an eye on the shop. Yeah, so all of these are going to be available in the next shop update, which is going to be sometime in February. I haven't decided on a date yet, but sometime I think a little bit after Valentine's Day. So I'm not certain yet, but I'll definitely be announcing it on Instagram and social media and stuff. And also, thank you again so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. After I raid someone, I'm just like, hi, I'm hungry, bye. So thank you for chatting. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. Yeah, I'm like hangry. I'm just like, hi, bye. And then I like power walk to my house. Riskier because the solder lines will heat differently than the glass and can cause cracking. Yep. I got some Pebeo paint, but I haven't used it yet. You must! Pebeo is so... I'm biased, I know, but I absolutely adore painting things. I know I'm biased because I paint everything now and it's like my thing, but it's just so cool, like the different things that you can do with it. Like it's just like you can add details, you can add nonsense, you can like there's just so much you can do. It's so fun. Look at that little bear boy. Love him. Love him to pieces. Hi, Potts. Welcome. How are you? We're just working on some bears. Also, thank you for the follow. I'm so rude, and I didn't even acknowledge that. Thank you. How have you been? Oh, this bear is going to be precious. Let me get some water real quick, y'all. I'm parched. There we go. That's a nicer background. Whew. All right, bullseye is so fun to cut. It's so much easier. So much easier to cut than other glass. Now, I don't know if I want to try to get this like cut and leave this weird green, but I kind of do. Let's see what we can do. We can get kind of crazy with bullseye cuts because it's really, really easy to work with. Doing good, no problem. I am so sad I couldn't buy last update. I was spending all my money in Canada visiting Andy. Hey, no worries at all. There are plenty more shop updates, and I think this one is going to be my favorite one yet, possibly. I kind of go through little phases, though. Like, this is going to be very comparable to the Otherworldly update, which was back in July, which had, like, all the alien stuff. I don't know if you've seen on my social media pots, but I'm like so happy with these. These are la 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 for the next shop update. It's dreamy. It is dreamy themed. I actually need to repaint these clouds a little bit because they came out kind of yellow, and that's my fault because I didn't add enough white paint. So dreamy feather, cotton candy. You just want to eat it. Yeah. Yes. I just made this on stream the other day, and I tried to, I made this Monstera leaf first, and then I tried to emulate it with this feather. I'm very, very pleased with how it came out. Yes, the alien one was mine as well. But with this, I bought so much pink glass. It was ridiculous. Let me show you. Hold on. I know we should be cutting a bear right now, but let me show you this glass I got. This was like, I told the lady, I was like, I'm just not finding the glass that I like. I'm not finding that piece, that one final piece. I found it. Hold on. This, oh my good lord. Just wait. I got so many cuts on my hand digging for this piece of glass. So I've already cut some of the bluest parts out of it, but like this, and then you turn it over. Oh, it's so pretty. It's like just the most... Hello, camera. Why are you that zoomed in? Well, anyway, you can kind of get the gist of it. I don't know why autofocus is like absolutely just like not working with me right now. Anyway, yeah, so this was the piece that I found that I was like, this is it. This is the cotton candy dream that I've always wanted. So, yep. And I actually got 2 sheets of this glass, although this one is the prettier of the 2. And I have a plan for this, but I have not revealed it yet. I'm normally so bad at keeping my own secrets, but I'm keeping a secret with this one. If you're in my Patreon, because I do have a Patreon, I have showed them my secret, but otherwise no one knows. Alright, let's cut this bear. Give the people what they want. Bears! This is a very intense cut, but I believe we can do it. I might mute the mic because this is going to be a little loud. I just wanted to leave this green alone because it's really cool. I'm going to mute the mic. You can see where, like, it's just barely hanging on. Like, you can see the cut that's formed. It's just, like, I think it's mainly where it starts on either side that's being difficult. I'm just tapping very lightly. It's not as violent as it looks, I suppose. And what I'm doing is just deepening that score line, which I've made on this side, to help it break in a way that doesn't... Like, this is a very intense curve to do, but if you just take your time with it, it breaks a lot more reliably this way, from my experience. We tried. That was a pretty adventurous cut there. It was pretty deep here. I honestly don't know what was holding it on, but it was mainly, I think, just that part. Well, there's still some green left too, so it's not all is lost. There's some good green that's left over. I feel like I know. Not really mad skill though, because see, look how easy that was though. If I had not pushed on it and if I had just tapped it a few more times, it would have broken the way that I wanted it to. I just started getting impatient because I'm being watched. Anyway, let's keep going. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. I can't bear to watch. Yes, all bear puns are welcomed with open arms. Oh, what I was going to say was, for those who may or may not be familiar with Stardew Valley, so there's this game called Stardew Valley, and there's this part that has, it's a mine that has monsters in it, and when you can check the TV for a fortune teller who tells you if the spirits are happy or not. And depending on if the spirits are happy or not, it'll take longer in the mines and you'll encounter more crappy stuff if they're like mad, if they're not in good spirits or whatever. And I feel like I just kind of had that same comparison because I always talk about the glass gods, like the glass gods smile upon us today. And I feel like this is one of those days where the glass gods are not happy and like they're gonna make my life hard. Yeah, my fiance